Hello everyone, Jamie Romine here. I hope everyone is doing well. Tonight, Strangers is our title. We're going to talk about what it is about meeting or talking to strangers. As children, we're told stranger danger, and I totally agree with that. As a child, you shouldn't be talking to strangers, especially in today's time. You never know what's going to happen. Um, but as we get older and we get out on our own and we start learning new things, or even like here on marketing, not necessarily meeting the people in person unless it's a lot of folks in public, but we tend to talk to strangers here. You'll get some that'll make it seem like they're legit wanting to, have a conversation with you, and then they'll ask for money or they'll ask if you're married. That kind of stuff happens all the time, but that's how you wig them out. If they're not legit, you can block them. Just get rid of them, because you got to have a sole purpose of why you're here. Like me, I'm on these platforms to meet new people and make a friendship, but also to expand this company that I've decided to help expand. Um, so meeting strangers is something I've had to learn to do. Just reaching out. I did have a little bit of luck meeting strangers before when I was playing music all the time. But even then, I played in the same band for 12 years, and every show I'd get nervous, but that's just part of anxiety, I guess you'd say. But I loved it so much, and I could see the people out there enjoying it, that it made me feel good to do it. And that's why I share the positive and inspirational quotes, because I know I'm helping folks. And that's why I share my daily choice, because I know they are helping folks. So me and Robert are pushing hard to get everybody to find out about my daily choice. And if it ain't for you, that's fine, but you can refer us to someone that needs our help. So I got a little off topic there, my bad. So within marketing, I've now had to learn to talk to strangers. So let me share a little bit of Robert's story. When he first got started and his mentor was telling him he's going to have to talk to strangers, he thought of the busiest place closer to him at the time, and they lived in California at the time, and he went down around the interstate building in LA, because there's lots of folks walking around there, and would start up a conversation with folks, got that connection going, and then would later proceed to offer if they had time for him to share, promoting his mentor. And of course, back then this was before the internet, so you'd have to get their phone number or email and then contact them, and then schedule a time to go to their house and let them watch a 1 hour video. It seems like our attention span is a lot shorter nowadays. So we reach out to you guys, right? We want to make that connection because it's important for us to have your friendship and to help you learn this type of marketing. And so we reach out and we get that connection with you. If we share our video, if you're willing to watch our video, it's like 20 minutes, if that, but I think it's 20 minutes. I guess that gets you to realizing, wow, what we have here, right? And one of my favorite things about this video is with how Robert shows you the documentation of what he has done since he's been with My Daily Choice. And why am I promoting Robert? Because he's done it right now. I'm still growing. He has done it. So we want to show you what's possible. And that's what's possible. So he would do those. He would do those connections around the interstate building, right? So, um, matter of fact, if you're watching this video and someone shared this video with you, get back with them and let them. Um, if it's something that interests you, let them share their link with you. Um, that's the way we want to do it, honestly. So if sorry, I'm reading my notes. So let me share this as well. We talk about, a lot of us don't want to talk to strangers. One mistake that we witness most people doing when they start with marketing, and I can speak on this because I tried to do it as well, I almost kind of throwed it on them, but it wasn't the right approach, number one. And number two, in my opinion, family and friends are really the last people to talk to, because they're going to be the first to let you down. They feel like, I don't know what they feel like, really. I get the vibes that they feel like I'm coming at them because I expect them to do that, and I don't. I talk about what I talk about because I feel grateful for what I have found. I am happy for what I have found, and I truly believe in what I have found. And funny enough, some of the folks that, when I first got in, I bought some bigger director packs, is what they called them then, and got extra product, and I did give some out to family and friends. But where that was a mistake on my part is, once they ran out, they didn't buy no damn more, because now they felt like, why should I? He'll give it to me. I kindly gave it to you because I care for you, and I had it anyway. And when you realize something works, I don't understand why folks wouldn't buy more. But that's neither here nor there. My point of this is, don't depend on family and friends. Go talk to strangers, because you can connect with them, speak to them, be true to them, and then, let them learn to like and love and trust you, because you have something so important and so great. And if this is not for them, that's great too. But they're going to know someone that they can refer you to. Alright. But, oh yeah, the big corporations. Speaking about strangers, think about, let's say, Walmart. When Walmart started, how many people do you think was family and friends that Sam Walton made CEO and CFOs of the whole company? There's a very big chance someone in that position is not going to make someone family or friends that put in that position, because they're the ones that are usually not show up for work or show up for late or embezzle money because they feel like they can get away with it because they are family. So what did he do? Just like any other business, they have job interviews for people to come and see if they're qualified, or to start training them the way they would like them to train. They'll be trained, and then the business took off. This happens in all corporations. If you've ever done restaurant work, you had to go for an interview, right? And most of us, that's usually one of our first jobs during school time is restaurant work, which is why they're there. Excuse me. So they started talking to strangers, right? Or what about like artists like Taylor Swift? She has tons of fans. How many of them do you think she actually knows? Now, Taylor seems to have a big heart. She's always showing up on videos that she's done, visited here, visiting fans. So she's doing a great job at that. But she doesn't know them all, right? All right. Now connecting with strangers, You truly do need that connection. Don't, straight up just go in and say, hey, I'm part of the marketing company here. Here's my link. I kind of messed up on that a couple years ago, and I feel like I might have damaged some relationships, and that's fine. It's not what I was meaning to do, but if that's how they felt, that's okay. I even did an apology, and that's all I can do. I will move on, just like I did move on. I'm going to continue moving on. Now, you got to have that true connection. So often, like when we witness people getting into marketing, what they're mostly worried about is likes on their videos and sales. I will look at my likes occasionally. That's mainly when I'm trying to study an algorithm. At the moment, it's it's January 21st, 2023, and the algorithm seems to be working really well on Facebook with Reels. So I've been watching those just to see. I mean, they're still all over the place. It could be because of the hashtags. It could be because it depends on what you're trying to use. That's not important when you're trying to connect, right? Unless that person just wants to speak about that, but you're here to introduce them to this great company. But you do need that connection. So it's really going to be up to you when you want to, tell them that you're looking to see if they'll do you a personal favor and refer you to someone that is needing to make a little bit extra money. Now, and then sales part. Or let's talk about that likes and sales. Now, if you are doing a true connection and you're connecting with these people and you're just speaking back and forth, those likes are going to come. They may not like every video, and that's okay. They're not supposed to sit there and watch every daggum video. They can watch the first couple, and if they like them, they can hit that button. If they don't, that's okay too. You know how many people I have talked to that has told me, dude, I really like your videos. And some of them I'll ask because I know them, and I'll be like, I didn't see your name pop up, because I get the notifications when someone likes a video. Yeah, and I know that, and that's why I don't like it. I don't hit that thumbs up because my name will pop up. I don't care for people to see my name unless they're someone I want to see my name. And that's what they want, and that's understandable. And these type people, when I talk about these people, they're less than a couple of hundred Facebook friends because they don't want but mostly personal people to be their Facebook friends, and that's okay. I get it. So don't worry about those likes per se. They'll come as they're needed, and that's the same with the sales. When you are connecting with people and they're building trust on you, eventually they're going to try one of those products. Don't throw it in their face. Let them try it when they're ready. That's important. We have enough products that when people, if they decide to start their free account with us, if they decide to join for free, they'll go in and they can look at the products we have. They can either sign up as a customer or affiliate. We recommend signing up as an affiliate because once you are an affiliate, if you like the products, you can still purchase them. But as you're referring folks to us, because you don't want to truly, try to market it, that's fine. But as you send us to somebody, you refer us to Joe Bob down the road, and Joe tells us, like, man, I like that travel deal y'all have. I'm going to buy in as an executive. Well, then I'm going to contact you back and tell you Joe's in, and he's already bought product. And because you referred me to him, we're giving him your affiliate link because you referred us. Now, if you don't go ahead and buy product yourself and become a builder or an executive yourself, you're not going to make a commission off of it. Now, if you just buy a minimum product, you're going to make anywhere, I think it's 15 or 25%. Now, if you go ahead and become an executive as well, just like Joe did, you'll make 50% off of his purchase. Now, let me use this as an example. We have, when I speak of the travel thing, one of our products is discounted travel. We're the first company to offer this as prepaid. Most all of your other companies that we have found, that I have seen myself online, are membership based, where you pay a membership fee every month, and you might not even travel every month. So we are prepaid. You buy a prepaid package, and that goes in your little account, and it only comes out as you're traveling and you use the discounts. So, for example, if you go to a hotel that's normally $200 a night, and through our High Life Travel portal, you save $75 a night, you're going to pay $125, right? So that $75 you saved comes off of the balance that you had prepaid for. So if you had bought, see, one of the packages is $1,500 of savings, so then you would have $1,425 left still to save. Now, unless you paid for a couple of nights in a row, and it was $75 per night, let's say you say 2 nights, then you saved $150, so you would be down to $1,350, right? There's some training on that in the back office, which all the training's for free when you sign up. Now, the reason I brought up the traveler thing is we have virtual gift cards that we can buy, purchase, and give out to people. One of the packages costs like $135, and you get so many of these gift cards, and you become an executive right away. So when I contact you and I tell you Joe bought that gift card package and he's an executive, and if you don't buy in, you're going to miss that sale. If you buy that same package and you become an executive as well, that cost you $135, you're going to get 50% back, right? So half of your thing's paid back. It's it's really cool how some of this works. And that's just, one of the ways of making money. There's seven or eight ways to make money in My Daily Choice. But either way, we will help with the sales part. So don't worry about the connection. All that likes and shares comes later, but you don't have to follow or watch the likes. You don't even have to actually watch for sales. Once you sign up and you start your account, when you get the emails, every time someone clicks your link and starts an account, you get the email notifications. And what's funny is we also offer a free app. So when I have someone sign up, I get an alert from the app, I get an alert from My Daily Choice, and I get an email. I don't have to watch for it. I just got 3 notifications. So if I miss one, I'm going to get the other 2, or if I miss 2, I'm going to get the other one, right? Now, sometimes I get them a little late because some of the places I go, when I still go to work every day, or my day job, and some places I go, I don't have very well service. So anyway, you focus on the connection and sharing the information that Robert and I help send out to you. And once we get going, once you, like, say you come in under me, I can do a Zoom with you if you want. If you don't have Zoom, I can send me a message and ask me what it is, and we'll talk about it. But I can do a Zoom. I think I can do like 40 minutes of a Zoom, and I can show you a few things here and there because I can share my screen, right? And that'll get you started, and then we'll go over a few instructions on how to do a few things. And once those things are done, I can set up a Zoom with Robert with you. There was so many nuggets that I got in mine and Robert's Zoom And speaking of nuggets, like I said, today is the 21st of January. This was one of the Saturdays where Robert did Ask Me Anything. And for any of you guys that follow me that are interested in want to ask any kind of question, those are key to be on. Today was some really tremendous nuggets, some of the stuff that I have thought about before, but it slips my mind when it comes time to ask these questions on AMAs, or sometimes I don't get to get on them. But anyway, a lot of them was answered for me today, which was really, really good for me. If this is something that might interest you, please hit me up. I will gladly send over the link to where you can sign up for or register for the AMAs. And the purpose of going ahead and doing that registration, like if you tell me this week you want to register, I'll send it to you. You can register. He might not do one this Saturday, you guys. He'll be traveling. Anyway, we can do. We might pick up the next. I have to see because we got My Daily Choice has some big training camps coming up. These in the next. I know this coming weekend, and I forget what Dallas's is, but he's going to Budapest this week. Anyway, they are great. Either way, if you want the link, I'll still send it to you. You can sign up, and I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking once you sign up, you can see all the other ones. I know where you can see all the other ones. If you are interested, you can go to Robert's YouTube channel and subscribe to it. There's all his AMAs for all this past year. Today's is already uploaded. I saw it just right before I got over here. All the videos he did in 2022 and what he's done so far in 2023. And it's all there that he's letting us watch and letting us learn from. It's all there. I mean, why not do what's documented? When you got somebody that is willing to help you and he's showing you the way he's done it, and he is doing this. I don't want to give you any numbers because I would rather you watch the video, but in the Steps to Success video I would share with you, that's where his documentation is. And documentation beats conversation. I can conversate about it all day, and you're only going to believe what you want to believe. But when I share that video with you and you watch that documentation he shares live on that video, it's there. So do your connections right. Or correctly, I should say. I was just saying right. And the likes and the sales will come later. Because what's important for us is the friendship. So connecting and getting that friendship. And then possibly seeing if they want to move forward with the business or if they just want to refer people to you. I've actually got 2 friends right now that have... No, I'm sorry. I got one more that's doing it. One had referred 2 folks because she didn't want to worry about trying to make sales. And I get it because she automatically thought she had to buy product. So, well, you don't have to right off the bat. If you don't buy product and you refer so many, you're going to get this minimum amount of income. And if that's what you got to do, that's okay. Start where you can. But now she has signed up and she is working on referring those people to her link. Because when she told me who she had referred, I went straight in my back office. I was like, because I told her, I said, I don't think I got a notification they've signed up. I looked, didn't have them names. So I told her, if you sign up, you need to share your link. Let you get that credit. Well, that's all my notes. I want to thank you for your time. I want to also remind you, well, first, I'm always looking forward to your thoughts and your comments. But I also want to remind you, stay focused, stay positive, and never give up.